Hello to all students. In this video lecture, we are going to discuss digestive system of cockroach. As you know that cockroach is an insect which belongs to phylum Arthropoda. Their digestive system is tubular and more advanced than other animals belonging to different phyla. Tubular digestive system is composed of a long tube which starts with mouth and ends at anus, which is this digestive system is divided into three parts, which are foregut, midgut and hindgut. Before we go towards the digestive process, first of all we have to look at the structure of digestive system. So let's look at the diagram. On the anterior surface of the body, there is a mouth which has mandible and maxillae which helps in the feeding process, and also the forelimbs helps in the intake of the food. Their food usually consists of detritus, which are because these animals are scavengers and also omnivores. Usually they can eat anything which is available, and usually they feed on in the night mode, that is why these animals are called nocturnal. Mouth leads into buccal cavity, and buccal cavity has two openings from two glands which are known as salivary glands. Salivary glands have specialized cells which produce a secretion known as saliva, which contain digestive enzyme. Saliva is stored in certain sacs and then transported by ducts into the buccal cavity where food is lubricated. After the lubrication process, food passes through pharynx and enters into a duct which is known as esophagus. Usually there is no digestion takes place in esophagus and food reaches into a sac-like structure which is known as crop. This portion of the digestive system is usually involved for the storage of the food. Chunk by chunk food is then transported into a small structure which is internally lined by cuticular teeth is known as gizzard. This structure helps in the grinding of larger pieces of food into the smaller ones. The digestive system of the cockroach from mouth until gizzard is known as foregut. Foregut and digestive system of cockroach is always also known as stomatium, and it is lined internally by a layer of cuticle. Just after the foregut, there is a midgut. Midgut contains a small intestine, which is also known as stomach and enteric stomach. And at the beginning of the midgut, there are small tubules, which are known as hepatic cecae, which are 8 in number. These hepatic cecae have certain glandular cells which produce certain enzymes to digest different parts of the foods like carbohydrates, lipids and proteins, which are released by these cecae into the midgut, which is also known as stomach, and food is digested over here. Food keep on digesting in the small intestine and then it is absorbed. It is also absorbed in the small intestine. Later on, this food is transported towards large intestine, which is also known as colon, and in the colon water and minerals are reabsorbed or absorbed, and then undigested food is stored in the rectum temporarily and then released from the body through an opening which is known as anus. Rectum, colon and anus usually are considered as hindgut. So in this way, complete process of digestion takes place through this digestive system, which has been divided into foregut, midgut and hindgut, and their digestive system is usually tubular digestive system. Cockroaches, which are insects, usually live in dark places and usually come out at night. That is why these are called nocturnal animals, and these are also known as omnivores. Omnivores are such animals which can eat both plants and animals, and especially they are scavengers because they usually feed on dead bodies of living organisms of plants and animals. Cockroaches detect food by special senses like photosenses, thermosenses, hydrosenses, and other senses are utilized to detect food because they live in the dark places. So with help of these senses, they can easily digest the food is edible or not. After detection of the food by receptor, food is procured by maxilli. Maxilli are small structures which are present near the mouth, which help to procure the food. After the food enters in, try to enters into the mouth, then food, if the food is in the large particles, food is broken down into smaller pieces by help of mandibles and also with the help of forelegs. The mandibles cuts food into smaller pieces. After that, food enters into digestive system, which is the oral cavity, where saliva from salivary gland lubricates the food. The total length of the digestive system, foregut, midgut and hindgut, is approximately 6.7 centimeter long. Salivary gland produce saliva which lubricates the food, and then food is transported into crop, and after crop food enters into gizzard, which is a crushing machine which is lined by cuticle and cuticular teeth. These cuticular teeth help to grind the food into very fine particles. The food is crushed by cuticular teeth in the gizzard. After that, chunk by chunk, this food is transported into stomach, where hepatic cecchi opens into the small intestine or beginning of the midgut, where certain enzymes present in this produced by hepatic cecchi start digesting the food and its different components like carbohydrates, like proteins, lipids, and sometimes cockroaches are also able to digest cellulose present in the dead matter of plants, and for that purpose cellulase enzyme is secreted by microorganisms which reside inside the digestive system of cockroaches. After the digestion of food, food is absorbed in the portion of small intestine, and then food enters into large intestine, where water and minerals are absorbed, and undigested food is transported towards rectum, where it is temporarily stored and then released through anus chunk by chunk or in the small patches. So food is digested by enzyme present in the small intestine, and it takes like 33 hours to complete the whole process of digestion of the food, from beginning in the mouth and at the anus. That's all for today. See you in the next lecture.